All right, we are going to check back in with Charmaine. She is in the kitchen with George and Olaf of our Outdoors Bound team, and they're cooking up some fish and grits.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the community kitchen with Outdoors Bound George Noliff. We are frying what he caught. A big old fish.
Big old fish.
Tell us about it.
It is a 29-inch long, 12-pound striped bass. Caught it earlier this week. I was out with Captain Tony Miller from Real Rock Charters. We're out on Smith Mountain Lake. We got this monster. It's a beautiful fish. Brought it back, processed it. Now today we're making down-home style fish and grits.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have the grits simmering for a little bit.
And the fish is going here. We're letting that brown up, but now it's time to add some special stuff. Give the grits a little more love.
Okay.
So I've got some butter here. That's only about a tablespoon of butter. We'll put that in. Okay, and y'all ready? Here comes. Now, if you're a vegetarian, you may not get into this too much, but that's bacon fat, folks. I'm gonna add that right in there.
Fat. Oh, this looks good, and it smells great. This isn't smell-o-vision, but ooh, it smells wonderful.
And we're going to flip this fish. Look at that. Look how pretty brown that is. Hold that up there. Look at that. There we go.
Now that's a thick piece of fish.
That is about a 2 to 3 inch thick fillet. Came off that backstrap shoulder, which it was nice. It ran all the way down the tail. You get a lot of meat off these striped bass, and it is a very mild, white, flaky fish. We are going to let this fish cook just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and plate our grits if we can. I'll let you do the honors there if you'll help me.
I am honored, indeed. Now, George, I've had your cooking, and folks, he is an amazing cook. Particularly, you have smoked trout.
I smoke trout. I catch a lot of trout. We have a fantastic trout fishery here in Virginia. The state manages it. It's world class. You know, you can bake them, broil them, roast them, fry them, but I especially like to smoke them. I've got a smoker at home.
I like that he's smoking, but this is coming out very well too.
We are going to pull this fish out. I want to flip it real quick just to look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. We're going to boom right there on the grits. Bring this one across this way. All right. Now,
that's great.
A little more butter.
Okay.
Because everything's better with. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm from the South, so this is all good.
All right. We got the butter going. I got a tomato. I just chopped up tomato, rough cut. Uh-oh, there we go. That's going to make some noise. Yellow bell pepper, green onion, boom, in there like that.
Oh, you
garlic.
gotta have a little garlic.
Because you gotta have garlic. Now, we are not doing exact measurements. Now, I'll put this recipe online, and I'll give you exact measurements if you. But otherwise, it's a feel thing.
Whatever suits your palate. So you mixed all of this up.
Yep. And we're going to let that simmer for just about a minute, and then we're going to add a little chicken broth to it. Let's give it a little bit more.
What is this, Cajun?
That's Cajun seasoning, yeah. And we are going to add a squeeze of lemon.
A little bit of lemon juice, okay.
All right, so we got that at a boil.
Now this is kind of like a roux or sauce, gravy, whichever you want to call it.
We're going to add about half a cup of chicken stock, chicken broth. And I'll tell you what, we're going to let this cook down. So this might be a good time to take a break.
Okay, we're going to let this cook down just a little bit, but certainly come back after the break because you want to see it all plated and you want to see us taste it as well. We'll be right back.